What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? King Steve Ayers here, coming back for another exciting episode, guys. Today, guys, we are talking about the illustrious Battlefield 1. That's right, guys, Battlefield 1. Now, I haven't gone over my thoughts on this overall game, and so I'm going to kind of go over a brief synopsis of what I think of the game as a whole, and how I think it's going to be really cool and unique. So first of all, let's go over the weapons. There's a lot of different variety of weapons that they've talked about. We haven't seen all of the weapons, but from what we can see, there are going to be submachine guns. There are going to be marksman rifles. There are going to be sniper rifles. There will be machine guns, and there will be shotguns. If I haven't already said shotguns, I might have said shotguns, but I'm just making sure I said shotguns because I like shotguns. Okay, and I'm very curious to see how this is all going to play out. There are going to be tons of tanks. From what I have seen and from what I have heard, there are tons of tanks in this game, alright? Just tons. And different types of tanks. Tanks that do different things. Tanks that have explosives. Tanks that have LMGs. Tanks that do different things. And it just looks very, very cool and unique to see all of these different elements brought in. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about perhaps that there are too many tanks. I know that there are only, like, sometimes you will literally be fighting off, apparently so far, you might be fighting off like 4 or maybe even 5 tanks, depending upon how many tanks spawn. I'm not sure how the system works. I'm kind of interested to see, are there certain tanks that, the Allies and the Axis get, like that they specifically have because that's what side they were on, or do you have some? I'm not sure exactly how it works, but do they randomly spawn? I'm kind of interested to see how this all works and to see this through. But I'm very, very excited to see how this whole thing works. It hasn't been necessarily described how it works yet, so I'm kind of interested. But anyways, getting back on topic here, guys. It looks like it's going to be a very fun game, though, as far as even just riding tanks and doing all this other stuff. The destructibility, they said, is ridiculous. Like, there is literally, like, nothing in this game you can't break. You can break trees, you can break fences, you can break homes. Like, everything in this game is just destructible. So it doesn't look like the Levolution is coming back that some people really wanted to see again. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter as long as you can destroy everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is Levolution in and of itself, is as long as you destroy everything, it doesn't even matter to begin with. So, I'm very happy to see that they're going kind of back to a destructible type thing that they kind of did in Battlefield Company. And I don't know, it feels really, really good, and it looks really, really cool. We don't know much about the campaign as a whole so far, but they said that they really want to focus on the campaign and kind of bring elements from Battlefield into the campaign. And this is the kind of the first time we've ever seen something like this. And it could be really cool. I don't know what I think about the campaign. Obviously, there's not enough to say. But if there was a campaign that I'm probably more excited for than anything else, I don't know if it's going to... In my opinion, Battlefield Bad Company is like my favorite campaign ever. Like, that is just amazing. It's stupendous. I love it. So will this be able to compete with that? I don't know. I don't know if it will, but if it is, if it's anything like that, it's almost like they're trying to not copy off of Battlefield 2, or Bad Company 2. Sorry, Battlefield Bad Company 2. But they are taking a lot of elements from that game. It seems like, and kind of, I guess I'm just looking at the destruction. But it seems like they're focusing more on the campaign, which is kind of more what Bad Company 2 was about. I had a lot of fun with that game. I thought it was amazing, and I cannot wait to see what they come up with next, alright? So I'm kind of excited about the campaign, but the multiplayer just looks phenomenal, okay? The design looks really cool. The maps look interesting. The weapons, like I said, there are a great variety of weapons in this game. The only problem that I've heard so far is that the rock, paper, scissor system is a little eh. And by that I mean that like if you have an SMG and you shoot someone close range, you have the advantage, okay? But at far range, you're not going to hit them. Even if you're aiming down sight, you're not going to hit them, like, even if your target is right on them. Because the bullet spread is so wide, it doesn't matter what you do, okay? And like with a marksman rifle, or sorry, I guess it's not really a marksman, but a semi-automatic rifle, if you shoot at a certain range, you'll start hitting people very well. But if you get too far or too close, the range for it will go all over the place, and once again, your hip fire will be too wide. So even when you're aiming down sight, it doesn't necessarily make that all go away, and that is going to be annoying. Okay, I can see myself being very annoyed with this mechanic. I get what it's trying to do because you're trying to balance different classes here. Do they need to go this far? I don't know. I really don't. I wish I could tell you whether I think this is okay. I haven't played it, so my opinions might change once I get there or start playing it. But from what I have seen, from what I have observed, this seems very frustrating. So overall, I think the game looks phenomenal. I'm very excited for this game. I cannot wait to get my hands on the open beta. I'm extraordinarily excited about this. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is terrible? Let me know in the comment section below. Always hit that like button, guys. And if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, that just means so much to me. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of this kind of content. If you guys want to see more Battlefield 1 commentaries, or not commentaries, but just thoughts overall. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye, guys.